A long time ago, in the magnificent city of Babylon, there lived a man named Daniel. This was a busy and beautiful city, filled with tall stone buildings, colorful banners, and palm-lined streets glowing in the sunlight. Daniel was a wise and faithful servant of God. Everywhere he went, people could see his calm and kind nature. He walked through the quiet courtyards of Babylon, always humble and thoughtful. Daniel worked in the king's palace, carrying out his duties carefully and honestly. King Darius admired him greatly and trusted Daniel more than anyone else in the kingdom. But not everyone liked Daniel. Some of the king's officials were jealous. They whispered among themselves and frowned as they watched Daniel succeed. They wanted to find a way to get rid of him. Their plan was sneaky and unkind, and they were determined to trick the king. Daniel continued to do what he loved most. Every day, he prayed to God with a peaceful and faithful heart, even as others secretly watched him. One day, the officials went to King Darius with a clever idea. They convinced him to make a law that everyone must pray only to the king for 30 days. Anyone who prayed to another god would be thrown into the lion's den. The king did not realize the trick and agreed to the law. But Daniel remained faithful. Every morning he opened his window toward Jerusalem and prayed to God just as he always had. He trusted God completely. The jealous officials were watching closely. When they saw Daniel praying, they hurried to tell the king. Their plan had worked. The king was very sad. He cared deeply for Daniel and did not want to punish him, but the law could not be changed. Quietly, King Darius said to himself that he hoped Daniel's God would protect him. Daniel was thrown into a den filled with hungry lions. A large stone was rolled over the entrance, and the king went home, worried and unable to sleep. All through the night, King Darius prayed and hoped for Daniel's safety. Meanwhile, Daniel remained calm. He trusted God completely, even in the darkness of the lion's den. Then something wonderful happened. God sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions. The lions did not harm Daniel at all. Early the next morning, King Darius rushed to the lion's den. He called out and asked if Daniel was still alive. Daniel answered with confidence and peace. He told the king that God had sent an angel and that he was completely safe. The king was filled with joy. He ordered Daniel to be lifted out of the den and punished the officials who had tried to harm him. From that day on, King Darius made a new law. Everyone in the kingdom was to respect the God of Daniel, the one true living God. Daniel's courage and faith teach us an important lesson. Even when danger is all around us, trusting God can bring protection and hope. So no matter what challenges you face, remember Daniel in the lion's den. Stay faithful, do what is right, and trust that God is always with you.